Good morning, everyone. It is time to talk about everyone's best friends. We put an S on the end of that because we're talking about animals. We're talking about pets and the complete life cycle of a pet. And of course, that complete life cycle does include when your pet unfortunately has to pass on to the afterlife. And that's the reason we have Jim Johnson joining us in studio right now from Loving Rest Pet Funeral Home to talk all about that. We're going to have some fun a little bit later on here on this segment, just so you want to prepare you for this. But give everybody an idea of what Loving Rest is all about, because this is really one of the most special businesses we have here in the metro area.
Here's what Loving Rest is all about. 9:30 last night, I get a call from a young man in Creston. Veterinarian has just left his farm. Can they bring me their dog? I have two former Simpson wrestlers, big guys, in my yard. About an hour later, it's just crying. And I'm helping them say goodbye, and I'm taking their pet. And I cremated it still last night.
Oh, you did?
And they will have it sent back to them today.
Wow.
That's what Loving Rest is all about. I just don't imagine it as anything other than that level of service. And
this is 9:30 at night when most other businesses, for the most part, are already wrapped up for the day. The shingle's already out saying closed, but you were able to just say, you know what, you could tell. And that's one of the things about Jim, Michelle, that you can tell from the times that we have talked. The care and the passion you have for what you do is unmatched.
It's the best job in the world for Jim.
How long have you been doing this, Jim?
22 years next month. I went to pet cemeterian school. And I met my mentor, actually. That was the key. Because when I got done with pet cemeterian school, you know what some people told you. He said, come over. He runs the finest pet afterlife facility in the United States.
And where's that at?
Hinsdale, Illinois.
Okay, we're familiar with that. No, I think he probably has the second best place in the country and in the world, because your place is second to none.
When I get done with my addition that they're pouring the concrete on right now, maybe I'll have him beat. Okay.
Now, it was so special for you to go. Here's some of the groundwork that is being done there, Jim.
Not much to look at yet,
okay,
but
we're just starting to get things organized.
Well
and you said that somebody that's getting ready to do some work on it contacted you this morning saying, hey, we have some questions. Let's get this done right.
The entire concrete crew was there. That picture was taken yesterday, and I sent it to Michelle. And they are there with 3 skid steers.
Oh my goodness.
This is only 32 by 30.
Okay.
But I have used Chauncey Cox for concrete 10 years maybe.
Right.
He's just a loose cannon who does great concrete.
Which is like all of us. Okay.
Yes. So what the new facility that you're building is going to be designed for what aspect of your?
Primarily bathrooms. I've been there for 6 years almost. We've never really had a bathroom for girls.
And the thing is, your facility is becoming so popular now, there is a need for this. And you see that there's a need for this, so you're meeting that need.
Yes, exactly. We need to move our office down to where the cremators are. People come, depending on the day, from 0 to 5 and bring us their little loved ones. And I like to show off our facility. It's not at all what people imagine. And quite often they've had no idea what it should be like. But you walk in, well, there's a nice little cemetery shot.
Yeah, there's some of the areas you have here. And the thing, if you haven't been down there, it's really easy to get to and not that far from Des Moines. How long does it take to get from Des Moines if you go the speed limit?
If you're at the zoo entrance, because everyone knows where the zoo is, we are 6 miles to the 10th. Straight down Southwest 9th, and you're at our corner.
I never used the zoo as a reference point. I always came in from either side of the direction, so we'd use that for a reference point.
Not everyone knows the Highway 5 bypass, but everyone knows the zoo.
The zoo exit, right there.
And then I can explain about the bypass, because we're 4 miles exactly. Oh, we've got our nice little horse there.
Now that is talk about, because I haven't had the opportunity to be able to speak with you when you've come into the studio before. So can you just kind of talk to me a little bit just about what a funeral looks like for?
Well, there's our building. I put glass doors in because we have an open door policy. The number one question is, am I getting my pet? And so I put glass doors in. It just scares my son. Sometimes middle of the night,
Oh.
People looking through, yeah.
he didn't see the headlights or they parked behind a different building, but I just want an open door policy. I want people comfortable with loving rest. And people,
Knowing that is your pet that you are getting back.
Yep. Now this is our old chapel, and yet it's being rebuilt. The building's there. I'm just struggling with the financial parts of bringing it along, but that was our old pet chapel, and as you can see, it's
That looks like a people chapel.
nicer than some of them.
Yes,
So
indeed.
then do you facilitate that service for the pet, or do you have somebody that, okay.
In 1998, I became a certified pet chaplain.
Okay.
I never heard of that. A pet chaplain.
It was out of California. I'm
Right.
sure I'm the only one in the Midwest because
Wow.
not only was I involved,
We're learning more about you every single time you come here, Jim.
well,
That's the whole idea.
Interesting.
the people who ran it said I had more experience than they did. And they just wanted to give me my certificate. And I said, no, I have things to learn from you. I've only done my thing.
Right.
And so they flew out and saw me do my thing and adjusted their syllabus.
Wow.
But I learned a bunch of things from them. But the whole business is just based on caring. About the people, about the pets, about the service level you bring on.
That's the whole idea.
And you're going to give everybody the opportunity to kind of come and experience this firsthand with your upcoming open house.
Yeah, tell us
Yes.
about the open house.
It's a perfect way for everybody to come and see the services that you provide, the care that you have.
Okay, look at that. I've got to throw in one thing. I'm a 67-year-old plump grandpa. My daughter tells me I can't hug people. You don't do that anymore. People pull in our driveway, their doors open and their arms are out. I'm a little bit careful about hugging people,
Right.
but not too much because they're standing there in tears wanting to be hugged.
Sure.
All right, coming up in a couple of weekends
Can't be
here, not
afraid
this
of a
weekend,
hug.
but the following weekend,
Yes.
1 to 4, go on out there. He gave you directions how to get there on Southwest 9th. Get off at the exit where you go, get off for the zoo and just go south. You're going to find it in short order. And you brought something. What'd you bring here?
Okay, let's do this, Lou.
Okay, so we're going to roll this out here. It's the open house. It's the official sign.
There you go. September 28th, 1 to 4.
Get the
Loving
wide
Rest
Angle
Open
lens
House.
out here. Here it is.
Don't
This is the
miss it.
sign that you need to look for. This is the one that's going to be up. So your first look at the sign that will be at Loving Rest Open House, September 28th, 1 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just south of the exit on the bypass where you exit for the zoo. But just head south and you'll be able to get over there. Wonderful. Jim, it's going to be great. This is going to be a great,
That makes it
a great
memorable.
event. If you haven't been there, folks, you really need to go. It is really cool. You get to see the different headstones from the different pets. You get to see the horse statue that is out there. And yes, you have horses that are buried out there. You name it, they're buried out there. But again, if your pet is coming to the end of its life, take care of it in the best way possible. And you're just the guy to take care of it, Jim.
Can I throw out one more lure?
Okay?
We're making 10 pounds of Ghirardelli chocolate chip brownies. And I'm buying 12 Dutch crumb apple pies from the Iowa orchards with ice cream.
So at 1 o'clock, we'll be there, Michelle. Okay?
Brownies
That
and
works.
pie.
All right.
And though it's a little bit off,
And maybe a hug.
yeah,
And maybe a hug if you want it.
I'll be careful though.
Jim, thank you, sir.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
We're not done.
Oh, we got to show the socks. Sock
Come on,
shot.
Lou.
There's the sock shot. We
Polka
both have
Polka dot
both
both have
socks
polka
for
dot
both
socks
of us
on.
today.
My dots are bigger than yours, Jim. Just want to say. Okay. Thanks for watching Sock
Oh,
Talk.
boy.
Remember, if you have some socks you want us to talk about, send it here to Iowa Live, and we'll see if we can get it on. Thank you, sir. We'll see you at the open house.
See you at the open house. Thank you.
Sounds like a plan. It is.